Hey there, Planeswalkers! It's Mike, Shinobi Mystic, your host here on Mystic Miniatures Forge. And today is another very special day. We're working on Black Widow, REXGENESIS. This is a 3-act mission with none other than Scarlett Johansson as Scarlet Widow. Is Helix touched? She'll be obviously going into the world of Jurassic Park, but it's not just Jurassic Park. More importantly, just like the new movie we saw, dinosaurs are old. It's the old movies of Jurassic Park are kind of done. Anything coming out now, they're all mutants and mutates. So that fact alone made me want to continue my ongoing story of Xenomorph Park. And why not inject some Marvel HeroClix into it and use my HeroScape terrain. So today's mission, it's Act 1. It's called Welcome to the Jungle. Let's start with some background information, and I think that'll help fuel the story. So let's kick into that. So if I turn on the trailer. So we see a research facility, something has gone wrong. It is attempting to escape, and they're able to shut it down. But what is this creature? How many types of dinosaurs did they have to try before they got it right? They said that in the movie there was over 2 million lines of code, and they had to use other organisms' DNA to fill the genetic sequences. Well, if the corporation had access to something like xenomorph samples, then who knows what kind of thing we would see in this type of laboratory. So, that's why I wanted to try this one out. So Jurassic World Rebirth is now in theaters. Let's watch the trailer. And it really gave me a thought. I was thinking about, Scarlett Johansson and the world of like xenomorphs, and what do we have access to? So instead of some new character, I'm going to take Scarlett and throw her as Black Widow. I'm going to have a other scientist, but they have to go there to get, I guess, like this guy says, samples. I can guarantee you safety. And imagine if there was a park that was not just dinosaurs, but also xenomorphs. I mean, it would be absolutely unreal. Yeah, so a lot of these different types of environments we're definitely going to see. See, the island was a research facility for the original Xenomorph Park. We need DNA from 3 of the biggest xenomorphs. Or just a couple different xenomorphs. Mostly one, right? The Widow Null, or the Xenomorph Temptress. Let's see. Yeah, make it quick. So I guess I allude to a flying xenomorph, but maybe we don't have it until... Yeah, I see if I want to do more this summer, next summer. When the movie is out on DVD. Now, keep in mind, I haven't even seen the movie yet. So this is just me trying to come up with a game based on a trailer that I saw. And a bunch of miniatures that I have. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's this whole other family. Oh, there's so much plot. So much stuff going on. But the facility. Deep underground in the facility. Other kinds of dinosaurs. What is that mutated thing down there? I don't think I'm going to have a river raft scene, unless maybe we try to do that. I don't know. This would be fun. They're stalking their territory. Uh-oh. Yeah. Well, so we're in Jurassic World Rebirth, so no, I'm thinking Xenomorph Park. Yeah, so I had some other adventures that I didn't film. It was really before I made the YouTube channel, and I did some videos with them. Wanted to try to now bring this back in. So this was before I had videos. Now I have videos. So here we are with the videos. So we've got Black Widow and the Xenomorph Park. So then I did the trailer part. So let's look at some briefing, the files. So welcome to the Black Spiral Zone Agent. This is a conventional extraction. You're not here to gather intel. You're here to survive something the world wasn't meant to see. Beneath the jungles of South Africa, buried in the ruins of the abandoned HYDRA research compound, something has awakened. Old weapons, new monsters, failed clones, forgotten secrets. One of them being itself the Xenomorph Temptress. She looks just like you. Located in the Helix, the source of the Helix signal, Project Helix is the name of this infrastructure. Survive all contact with Helix creatures, symbiote hybrids, and internal sabotage protocol. Neutralize the subject known as Widow Null. Recover any viable data cores, gene maps, or escape vectors. So we ask ourselves, who is Scarlet Widow? No, see, I should have had that. I should have had this thing pop up on the screen here. So let's see, our main character. Yeah, Scarlet Widow is a Ghost Protocol agent, failed backup of Natasha Romanoff. Grown in an old off-book shield black site as insurance, she was never meant to be activated. Until more Xenomorph Parks movies, no. Until Helix broke loose. Unlike Romanoff, Scarlet Widow isn't bound by past loyalty. She's beholden to the Avengers Initiative, nor is she subject to the Sokovia Accord. She operates without oversight, without limits, because she has to. The only way that she can face what Helix has become, because Helix was made from her. But no mistake, Scarlet is more than a shadow. Black Widow, she is a scar left by every project that tried to control her. Now, she's cutting back. So, this hybridized experiment, you saw whatever they cooked up in the that tank in that one trailer. So that's part of that, the crossbreeding of Widow DNA with alien symbiotes, predator species, biomechanical weapon strains. Mostly, it all failed. But the thing that we're hunting here, the Xenomorph Temptress, if it is what someone tries to be the perfect Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson, if it succeeds, she remembers being you, right? You think about also the world of the Marvel. There's no more Black Widow, so it's like, oh, what would that be like now? She remembers every betrayal. She wants her creators to suffer for it. You are the final failsafe, the only one who knows how she thinks, how she fights. What will it take to stop her? This mission will test your tactics, your instincts, and your sense of identity. Not everything will make sense. It even doesn't make sense to me. And I'm running the game. Some things will lie. Some things will look exactly like you. Watch the shadows. Trust no voices. And if you see your own face in the dark, don't hesitate. Alright, so welcome to Act 1. Welcome to the jungle. That's the briefing. Mission briefing concluded. This will terminate. Yeah, right. Self-destruct. So I hit that button. Yeah, that pulls us down into the jungle more. A dense, streaming jungle, remnants of a failed research facility under the foliage. Let's change the music now. Now we're here. A dropship engine's hum behind you as it lifts into the clouds. Yeah, this should be the helicopter. Right? This thing's coming in. Drops off our our playable character for the mission. One, Scarlett Johansson, or what is it? Scarlet Widow. Helix touched, right? So she's got six life, 6 move, 5 range. She's a 3/4 planeswalker, Scarlet. Widow's reflexes. When she's attacked by a non-adjacent figure. Oh, that helped a lot. Roll a 20-sided die. On a 15 or higher, Scarlet Widow may choose a different figure within 3 spaces of her become the new target instead. Must target legal targets. Acrobatic assault. Instead of moving normally, she may move up to 3 spaces, ignoring elevations, and she gets +1 attack. Oh, she's very similar to the Xenoraptors in that fashion then. Neuro Shock Pin. Once per turn after attacking a figure, then that's a figure, because she's a planeswalker. You may roll a 20-sided die. On a 16 or higher, the defending figure is stunned and cannot take a turn on its controller's next turn. Yeah, I'm digging stun counters, you guys. Totally makes sense. So, 1 Scarlett Johansson for the movie. And then I figure she shouldn't be alone going to Xenomorph Park. So, I popped in this other guy. What was it? I had Lab Coat. And what is it? He reminded me of this guy from the episode of like the X-Files or something. Oh, that was X-Men. Archangel. Alright, the first one. Life 5, move 5, range 5, 2/3. Just like in the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer. She gets, 1 Scarlett Johansson and 1 scientist, please. So here's a scientist named Labcoat. He's got an ability called Chemical Concoction. He's a human creature scientist. Instead of attacking, you may choose one of the following effects. Either Adrenaline Boost or Corrosive Spray. An Adrenaline Boost is choose 1 adjacent friendly figure, add 2 to its move and attack values until the end of the round. Whatever that means. I gotta figure that one out. He should be able to adrenalize his own self too. Corrosive Spray. Choose an adjacent enemy figure, roll 20-sided die. 13 or higher, that figure receives 1 damage and gets a -1 counter. He's got Scientific Insight. Before taking a turn with Lab Coat, you may choose 1 figure within 6 clear sight spaces. For the rest of the turn, that figure may re-roll any dice that shows blanks. Nice. Insight, dude. Insight. I'll have to see how that doesn't seem like it would really trigger like the way I wanted it to. Lab equipment. It's like I had to read it out loud to figure it out. Oh, this one's my wife's favorite one. Lab equipment. When Lab Coat carries or uses a glyph, you may treat him as if he had the flying ability. If Lab Coat is destroyed, place the glyph on a space he used to occupy. I feel like I don't really need to spell it out now, but at least I did, So Koya dropped the glyph. Alright, now speaking about glyphs. So part of our mission is to get here and triangulate the signal. So all over the map, there are these yellow Heroscape glyphs. I got one here, I've got one in the ruins, and then there's another one. Oh, I was like, it's off camera, but no, it's not. It's just, actually, let me just put it here. That way you guys can see it. Oh, look, that kind of makes a triangle. Look at that. We're like triangulating the signal with the data nodes. Oh, you know what? Maybe I won't even zoom in on these guys. I don't know. You can't see them anyway. Ugh. Breaking my legs. Is it position 2? Yeah, look at that. Position 2. Alright, and then for Scarlett Johansson, I didn't want her to go in there all by her lonesome. I mean, we are fighting xenomorphs, for crying out loud. So I gave her these guys. These are from like the, Disney Plus HeroClix. What is it there? Yelena. But the Widow Strike Team. So they're like the people from the Red Room
Like as soon as they get the Scarlet suit or whatever. Yeah, so I figured I'd make a squad up. So I bought Yelena HeroClix miniature 3-time. Yeah, just so I could make a squad. The human assassins, 3/3 squad creatures. 3 power, 3 defense, toughness, 5 range, 6 move. They have Project Helix protocol. At the start of a turn with Window Strike Team, choose a target opponent figure on the battlefield. Until the next turn with a Widow Strike Team, all creatures in the squad gets +1 defense against a figure and do not take leaving engagement attacks from that figure. So they're really they're really well equipped to deal with at least one figure. Like, all right, we're gonna strike this strike team. Multi-vector assault. When 2 or more Widow Strike Team creatures are adjacent to the same enemy figure, each of them get +1 attack when attacking that figure. And that's how it goes. And then the Red Room reflexes. When a Widow Strike Team creature is attacked by a non-adjacent figure, at least 1 hit is rolled. Roll a 20-sided die. On a 13 or higher, ignore all damage from that attack. So they got some reflexes and assaults. So that's my squad creatures. It's a bunch of abilities and stuff. Hopefully I don't forget them all. Typically it tends to happen. Alright, so that is the dropship. It takes off. Oh, we head back over here. Alright, so now guess what else is happening, you guys? More dialogue. The dropship engines hum behind you as it lifts into the clouds, your only way out now gone. Ahead, the jungle breathes. Somewhere in the undergrowth, a distressed beacon pulses like a heartbeat, pinging coordinates from a structure that doesn't officially exist. Off-grid, off-books, buried beneath layers of denial. The trees here aren't right. That's weird. Gnarled, twisted, fungal roots pulsing with bioluminescent green. You're not just stepping into a jungle. You're stepping into the aftermath of something that should have never been built, never been resurrected, never been created. Scarlet Widow, checking her sidearm, scanning the trees. Alright, eyes sharp, weapons ready, but we're here to confirm the beacon and get out. Lab coat, fidgeting with a bioscanner. Assuming we don't mutate, combust, or get eaten before then. Widow, this place, Project Helix, was buried for a reason. Alien specimens, DNA, genetic splicing, and tampering. Then HYDRA got involved and stirred it with a 4 prime. Lab coat, classic Helix recipe. I warned them, just because you can resurrect an extinct, perfect organism and bond them with a parasitic xenomatter doesn't mean that you should. If you wanted them... Then she says, if you warned them so well, why are we here now? Lab coat, because someone has to explain what's about to eat us. Alright. Then Scarlet Widow, squinting into the underbrush. Don't trust anything you see. If it moves, shoot. If it doesn't, assume it's about to. Lab coat, quietly, noted. A distant roar echoes in the jungle. Both freeze, listening. Lab coat, that sounded big. Scarlet, welcome to the jungle. Locate the source of the signal. Interact with the data nodes, helix nodes, and triangulate the location of the distress beacon. Alright, so here it is. Here's the game I cooked up. Alright. I actually think I should just keep this on this. Yeah, you can see the whole map a lot better. Triangulate the signal. Alright, you guys. Get away from the squeaky chair. Alright, I'm going to put these guys back in my reserve. Bring Lab Coat back into my reserve. It's really just going to be Scarlet run around. Let's have her go. I'm going to pick up her 3 spell cards. I got Sunlance, Killing Wave, and then Potion of Healing. That's nice. Alright, we're going to have her move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 4, 5. Well, not whatever. She gets here. Activate the first beacon, right? The first data node. I pick it up. What does it say? It's a mysterious item, artifact. Okay, so she activates the first beacon node. Boing! No, I'll throw it on her. All of a sudden, something crazy happens, right? Yeah. You look at the glyph, it pulses, it dies down, then silence. And then for a second, the lights... No, yeah, should have said it first. The lights go dark. Actually, it's almost like more... it's more impressive when I just make the shadow, right? Yeah. So here she is. All of a sudden it gets really dark. Something just passed overhead, but you saw no wings, just the shadow. The way the birds went silent for just a second afterwards. So, what am I alluding to? So, yeah. What did I allude to? Something more terrifying. The Dungeons and Lasers Xenomorph Dragon. I bought this and I haven't even done anything with it. I bought it and then I moved the game room and I have to get this thing going. So I don't know what that means. 5E compatible. Okay, congratulations. But this baby is in perfect scale, 28 to 32 millimeter scale. It's a Xenomorph Dragon. Right after I bought these, you couldn't get them anymore. And I don't expect that you'd even be able to get them now anymore either. So, especially with all the crap with China and the tariffs and stuff. So, yeah, let's get this into the lore. Xenomorph Dragon. I'm putting it into the game, so I get off my ass and I paint this guy, put them together, paint them, and get them tabletop ready. So, whoosh, Xenomorph Park. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right, so that was the first data node. This keeps tension on the players without a fight, making it more memorable later. Yes. Plus, we're also down here in the junk with all this Jurassic Park. Let's see here. Position 3. Yeah, there we go. So she activated the data node. Now it's going to be... So what is this? Can she even see that? The answer is hell no. And now I'm using a combination of whatever the hell kind of HeroScape crap this is called. I got it somewhere. The jungle stuff. And then some fish terrarium stuff that I bought, and I just drilled holes in the terrain and hot glued it from the bottom. So it makes a jungle. Alright, so... Let's see. Alright. So that's the very first one. So she's like, whoa. Maybe Lab Coat would jump out, right? He's, what does Lab Coat say? Lab Coat pops out. And poof. He's like, whoa. Did you see that? That's not natural selection. That's corporate madness. Dungeons and Lasers. Corporate madness! Alright. So there it is, you guys. I'm going to put him back. So now it's no wandering monster or anything. Let's see. I think it'll be Scarlet's turn again. So let's see. So she can't really get around that way. So I've got to. Yeah, you guys really can't really even see that, can you? Alright, so she's gonna kind of go. She has to go around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. I'm still here. She hasn't fallen off the map yet. And then 4, 5, 6. So she can stop here, and then I can summon. Oh, you can't summon onto a glyph. You can summon next to a glyph. All right. Yeah, there's no real wandering guys here, so let me just keep moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now she looks down this path. And that's the problem, is you guys can't really... Even with the overhead camera... So this path in the middle is absolute craziness. It's just xenomorph eggs all plopped everywhere. It almost looks like you could get this way, but the wall is in the way, and the car is in the way. Some players would probably try to jump over the car, maybe. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. Oh my god, it's the crappiest freaking program I ever did damn use. Just do what I need you to do. Keep cranking, dude. I'm like, where is she? I'm behind the wall. You put a wall in the way. Is that what happened? I put a wall in the way? Alright, so she's gonna summon up him and the strike team. Let's put the strike team down here. Alright. So now Lab Coat walks over and he activates the panel. As he goes to do that, the glyph pulses and whines. What is this? The object of power. So I'll put that on Lab Coat. As you pry open the glyph, the energy pulses and dies down, and then there's silence. And then you hear a low, skittering sound. Maybe from the jungle. Yeah, I'll have it jump out there. Ooh. Can you guys even see that already? Let me grab something that has a good silhouette. And if I put him there, that looks even better. Yep. I'll put another one there. I'm going to put one right outside the cave, which you guys can probably only see that overhead. And then I'll put another one right outside the cave. Yeah, that's like a bunch of guys that I'll summon the xenomorph raptors. As you pry open the sealed panel, the glyph pulses, then dies. Silence, then a low, skittering sound. Rustling leaves. You barely have time to turn before something erupts from the foliage. Slender, clawed, glistening with slime, and not just raptors, something else. Two long-limbed, bones stretched, tongues like blades. They're xenomorph raptors. They're fast and they're hungry. Alright, they don't have haste or nothing. So that is the Xenomorph Raptor Squad. Let's kind of show off that army card here. The Xenoraptors, they're squad creatures, xenomorph dinosaurs. 3 life, 3 power, 3 defense, 7 move, 1 range. They have stealth dodge. Roll defense dice against an attacking figure, not adjacent. Roll 1 shield, block all damage. Oh yeah. Pounce and claws. May leap over water 4 or less. Where I think with Scarlet, it's 3 spaces. And they get the +1 attack. Yeah. And then they have the traditional acid blood, like most of my xenomorph figures have. When this figure is destroyed, not just damage, roll 1 unblockable attack dice against each adjacent non-xenomorph figure. Ouch. Alright. Can you guys even see lab coat and all that? Oh yeah, you can. They're just tiny because they're miniatures. Alright, so but still the way that it's built is that there's the Jurassic Park car. Like they activated the beacon, bing, and then the Xenomorph Raptors popped out, but they can't really attack these guys. But the Xenomorph Raptors do have that ability called Pounce and Claws, so they might be jumping over the wall to attack these guys. So we'll have to see what Scarlet wants to do. Just hear my phone going off. Let me take a second. I'm going to reset the camera. Let's see what that does. let's get ready for the good part, you guys. This is the good part. So, we're just starting combat. These guys basically just got summoned. So now it's up to Widow and her strike team. So, question, can the strike team see the Xenomorph Raptors? This one can't. This one can't. This is the only one that can. I feel like they would do better. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to have this one jump up here, and this one jump up here. These two are going to shoot. There's 2 Xenomorph eggs underneath this, I don't know, foliage or whatever. One's closed, one's open. So the one that's open is already activated. I kind of just put it there just to scare everybody. Ooh, you got to go through the eggs. Oh yeah, you guys can't really even see that. Dang. That's so gnarly. The map is too 3D. So what is it? These 2 guys are going to shoot this one egg. Xeno-egging. See, yeah, because the chest burster or the face hugger only pops out if when a figure ends its movement. Oh yeah, let's introduce those. These are token creatures, Xenomorph eggs. They got 1 life and 1 defense, and it's only proximity hatch when a figure ends its movement adjacent to the egg, or the egg is destroyed. You may place the face hugger, and it gains haste. Oh, well that's good. I'm glad I made it with, or if it's destroyed. So yeah, there gonna be some face huggers popping out. So let's get ready for those. So this one's gonna attack that Xenomorph Raptor, but is he within range? 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a range of 5, dude. They got a range of 5. Widow strike team. So I'm gonna attack for 3. Let's see. Multi-vector assault. And adjacent to the enemy. Oh, so I'll do the. So for her turn, I'm also gonna draw a card, I guess. Yeah. I'll have that Project Helix protocol against the Xenoraptors. I'm pretty much gonna have that on all the time. And then she's gonna attack that raptor. 3 hits. And that raptor. Ooh. Now this is interesting. This is why they got the crazy ability. So stealth dodge. 1 shield blocks all 3 of those hits. All it takes is 1 shield. The only way they get hit is by rolling no shields. Oh, you gotta use abilities or something. Oh, these Xenomorphs are gonna be nuts. Maybe there shouldn't be 4 of them. There should only be 3 of them. All right. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah. When a Xenomorph Raptor rolls defense dice against an attacking figure who is not adjacent, 1 shield will block all damage. Oh, dang. That's the thing, is to be adjacent to the Xenomorph Raptor. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. Let's see. I feel like most of my viewing angles are like all out of whack here. Let's see. Position by. we'll leave that like that. So the attack that just happened, shooting that through the wall and everything. But it is a line. It is a straight line. Like I can see him trying to shoot for the head. He just spins around. He misses. Only shoots through his tail. All right. So that was the that one. These two jumped up here. Now there's a xenomorph egg right here underneath. Right here in front of them. No, you still can't see that. It's like bright pink too. So that's so funny. So they go to attack this xenomorph egg. So there'll be 3 twice. So that's 2. He rolls for his hit. He's shield, so he takes 1. And now that face hugger pops out. The face hugger has haste. They've got face hugger is another token creature. It's a token creature, and then a hero creature. That's the xenomorph life cycle. Is 1 life, 7 move, 1 range, 2 attack, 2 defense. Implant host. If a face hugger inflicts at least 1 damage to a creature, place a face hugger on that creature's army card. If it's a hero, it's implanted. If it's a squad, place a yellow implant marker next to the squad figure on the battlefield. That figure is now implanted. And then incubation. At the start of your turn, destroy all implanted figures that have face huggers on their army cards with implant markers beside them. For each destroyed figure, place a chest burster you control on each space those figures occupied. Chest bursters. Yeah, let's see if we can do it. So that face hugger is going to attack this one in the front. So the other one, went to attack and didn't have a valid target. So it's going to be, no, it's a shield and a blank when the face hugger went to attack. So maybe it's because he's already wearing the mask or whatever. You guys can't see all that happening. It's happening underneath the foliage. There's the face hugger. Let's see, what's making that do that, right? This guy? You guys can't see any of the action. That's not good. So, that's better. Fighting the face hugger. The face hugger got a shield and blank. Alright, now it's back to the player characters. So, Natasha gets... So she draws a card. Let's see here. Oh no, that was the player characters attacking. It made the face hugger attack with haste. That's why I got confused. Oh, so now it's the NPC turn. Oh damn. Well, now this face hugger's definitely gonna attack you again. The xenomorph raptors are gonna move around a little bit. This one's gonna go down here. This one is gonna see if he can jump the fence, which he can. Pouncing claws. A xenomorph raptor may leap over water, figures, and terrain obstacles with height 4 or less without becoming engaged. Now, yo, my man. What is it? This little dinky guy. He's short too. 4. Yeah, look at that. It's 4, exactly 4. 4 or less without becoming engaged. So he just... When attacking a figure from higher ground, after moving 3 or more, he gets +1 attack. But it's not going to be higher ground. But this guy's just going to jump. Boingy? I'm going to have him land right there, right next to... You guys can't see that. No, there's too much foliage in the way. But of course. Where does the xenomorph need to be? So you can see it. He's eating the guy's head. Hopefully you can see that now. He's eating... He's eating the guy's head. So you probably would have landed right there. Right next to him. So this guy is attacking Lab Coat. So it's going to be 3. Ooh. Lab Coat, you devil, dude. It's you got blanks and a shield. For when he was trying to attack you, dude. You are lucky. You are really, really lucky. Alright, so now it's going to be this Xenomorph alien facehugger attacking the squad. So this is going to be 2. It's actually +1 because he's got elevation. He's higher than that guy. So that's 2. And then 1. So he takes 1. But then it's even more so than that. Because... Oh yeah. Now how does this work, right? The facehugger inflicts at least 1 damage to a creature. Place the facehugger on that creature's army card. Oh. They go over the army card anyway. Yo, dude. You don't really need that yellow marker if you just got the facehugger. And then what did I say? Put like a little yellow marker. I use these little glass beads. They're my favorite. Always had them growing up all over the place. I think, look at that. I can just even put it on the base of the figure of the guy. Alright, so that's working out. So then... Dude, you somebody going to die. Uh-oh. Multi-vector approach. Alright. That squad figure is now considered implanted. Alright, that was my turn. I attacked with those guys. I attacked with that. Now it's back to the playable caricatures. Scarlet draws a card. Oh, wait, no. I drew a card last time when I wasn't supposed to because I realized it wasn't her turn. Alright, I'm going to be Lab Coat. Lab Coat's like, this guy is eating me. So he's going to turn, and he's going to use his corrosive spray. Choose an enemy figure. Roll 20-sided die. Oh, he only got a 1. Well, whatever. Scientific insight. Before taking a turn with Lab Coat, you may choose one other figure within 6 clear side spaces. That figure may reroll any number of dice that show blanks. Ooh. Maybe I'm gonna modify his thing about him rolling attack dice. So let's do his attack 2. Oh, but then I get to reroll blanks. Yeah, so that's 1. And now the Xenomorph Raptor rolls and he gets all hits. So he takes 1. Oh, that's good, dude. So you hit him for 1. That's good, Lab Coat. Hit him for 1. Tried your corrosive spray, it didn't work. I mean, they have Xenomorphs, he's trying to learn about their anatomy, right? Alright, but the problem is, then I'm only the turn with Lab Coat. Oh, I really gotta do this, like, hero quest, where I'm Lab Coat, I'm the little strike team, then I'm Scarlet. It's either that or just do one thing as the bad guy. Well, the facehuggers weren't too crazy. Yes they are. The guys are getting killed. Alright, so all that talking for just that 1 point of damage, huh? Yeah, we're in an hour already. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, that's what I haven't figured out yet. What's the best protocol for that? For the player turn, is it just one army card? Or is it all three? And then the player, and then the NPC. Yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out someday. Well, I'm going to do one at a time now. So now it's over at the Xenomorphs. And damn, if incubation at the start of the turn, destroy... the start of your turn, destroy all implanted figures that have a face hugger on their army card. Dang, you could have a hero creature with just one damage on it, and then they get hit with the incubation. Have a face hugger on their army card or with implant marker beside them. For each destroyed figure, put a chest burster you control on each space that figure occupied. Oh my god. The guy is getting killed. So what did I say? It's a token creature into a token creature into a hero creature. So Xenomorph Infant hero creature. 1 life, 6 move, 1 range, 2/2, molting evolution. At the end of your turn, place a pink molting marker on this army card. If there are 3 or more molting markers, replace this figure with a Xenomorph warrior in the same space. It's funny that I kind of got molting evolution and rapid growth. At the end of your turn. Oh, because this talks about the pink cards, this puts them on. At the end of your turn, put the pink molting marker on this army card. When there are 3 or more. Nope, it's the same thing in there twice. I must have gotten confused about the name. Oh, so this only really has like 2 abilities. Rapid growth and slithering terror. Move through all figures and are never attacked when leaving engagement. Yeah, molting evolution and rapid growth are the same thing. See, I'm still figuring it out. The Xenomorph life cycle is complex. Alright, at the beginning of the turn, destroy all implanted figures. Dude. He's gone. The face huggers gets recycled back. Dude, that's deadly. Chest burster just came out to be. Hey, wonder what pink marker. I'll just use like a little red piece of red bead. But that's at the end of the turn. It's like, oh, he just came into life. At the start of your turn, at the end of your turn, place a pink molting. So that's going to happen no matter what at the end of my turn. I'll be that Xenomorph Raptor, and I'm going to harass Lab Coat again. So this will be 3. 2 hits. Yeah, he's going to get hit for 2. He got all cross weapon symbol when you're rolling defense dice. That's not good. Alright, now I'm going to say it's back to player character. I am going to be the Widow Strike team. See if we can double up some of this damage. I'm going to do the Twin Flame on the Widow Strike team member. What is it, this one versus the one attacking Lab Coat? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see all that because it's all so dark. There is an agent over here fighting the Xenomorph. There you go. Now you probably see that. Oh, yeah. Twin Flame for a squad creature you control. Each cross weapon symbol +1 hits. So do that against the dino. The xenomorph. This one's going to attack this chest burster that just came out being. Let's see as I think about who's going to do what attack this turn. And then I want to do one more thing. Yeah, Mausoleum Secrets. Return a destroyed creature squad. Oh, that's like the entire squad. Whatever. Yeah, bring my squad creature back from my graveyard to my reserve. Ooh, and it has flashback. The whole squad dies. Bring him back. Squad died. Back. Okay, so he's now from the graveyard into my reserve. It changes from one out of battlefield zone to another. I'm just looking at my cards. We can't. Alright, so let's do the first Widow Strike team member with Twin Flame. So it's 2, but it'll actually be 4. And then nothing. Yeah, Twin Flame. Blech. But he also didn't roll any. He rolled blanks and hits when he was rolling for shield. So nice. Twin Flame does it, dude. Yeah, you got rid of that Xenomorph Raptor. So he's gone. We'll just go set him over here. They're very fragile. I even broke them taking them out. Alright, so that was that. This guy's attacking the chest burster that just appeared. Jesus! So this will be 3, 1, and this will be 2. None. He only has 1 life. Nice. That's how you keep their population down. Well, you have to do that. It's kind of required. Alright. And that's the 2 from the squad. Alright, now it's going to be the NPC turn. Oh, yeah, there goes Night Graveyard instead. Let me just stop there for a second. Yeah. An hour we're in? Yeah, let's see. Alright, so it's the NPC round. Who am I going to be? Oh, jeez. Alright. So the Xenoraptors. The Xenoraptors. Is this what we're thinking about? Of course it is. Let's see. Yeah, the Xenoraptors. So that one just got killed. So this other one. 1, 2. You guys probably can't see that, right? Yeah. Me just moving it. This one's gonna jump. This one's gonna jump the fence. Red ball and lab coat again. And wow, clever you guys can't even see that. Yeah. It jumps over the fence. I'll just put it right where that other one was. Attack and lab coat again. Yeah. Because it's gonna move a 7. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Attack and lab coat again. Actually, let me attack this squad creature. I'll do that. One. Oh, but the squad creatures, I said, have that ability. The Project Helix protocol. So I'll give it +1. Oh, still didn't block it though. Takes 1. Project Helix protocol. The damage. These things are so small. There you go, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now it's the player character's turn. I'm gonna be Scarlet because I haven't been her for a little bit. Draw another spell card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'll be Scarlet. And I'm going to have her attack the... attack the freaking Xenomorph. Acrobatic do something. Instead of moving normally, move up to 3 spaces. But it's only if she moved like 3 spaces, then I think she would be able to get... Oh, what is it? Acrobatic. Yeah, because it says she can have flying, basically. Moves, ignoring elevations and engagement. I mean, it doesn't say anything about terrain. Oh, but yeah. Oh, you can't move through your engaged guys. Yeah, so she wouldn't even be able to, like, jump over there. I'll just have her shoot her freaking dart things. 3. Oh, that's 3 hits, dude. But I am not adjacent. Oh, crap. But that's 3 hits. Ooh. Ooh. And he was, when blocking for, looking for shields, he got all hits. So she killed that Xenomorph. Xenomorph Raptor didn't even get to use its stealth dodge. When it's attacked, that not adjacent, 1 shield will block all damage. But in that case, wow, good hit. All right, so that is the end of the player character's turn. Now it's the NPC turn. Really got to see more of this map here. Let's see here. Position 5. There we go. Oh, that's a good one. All right. So what is it? It's the NPC round. So maybe the Xenomorph Raptors are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Back to the player characters. Oh, Scarlet. I freaking meant to do this last turn. So I'll be Scarlet, and then she's going to summon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So she's going to summon her squad creature back into play. I'm going to have her move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is it? This one is... Oh, well, it's open. No, well, I'll just have it open. Anyway, all the open eggs... yeah. Well, the open ones are... There's nothing in them. It's these closed ones. So I'm going to have her shoot at this closed one. 1 defense. Nothing. Oh. Ooh, That's not what I thought I wanted to do. Alright, that was the NPC round. And the Xenoraptors and everything. I'll put the Xenoraptor right here. Close off that gate. Now it's back to the player characters. They're like, oh no, this is gonna be rough. They can't go here because that's actually all foliage. This whole thing is foliage. Let me try to show you guys what this looks like. Yeah, this little xenomorph egg lair for the Xenoraptors. Alright, so now I'm gonna be the squad creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now as soon as he lands there, does that happen? When a figure ends its movement or this egg is destroyed, place a face hugger onto this space. So the face hugger attacks with haste. Oh, why did I let my guy do that? 2. Oh! Oh, dude. He just got... Oh, no, he got hit for 2. Oh, he got hit for 2, but then he died. So, I don't think he gets a chest burster. Because he died. Yeah, the face hugger killed him. Yeah. Alright. Well, that also happens too. Alright. Now I should have attacked. I guess I screwed that one up. Alright, these guys are going to attack these 2 eggs. Which even this is still going to be gnarly. This guy attacks this egg. 3. They got 1 defense. Yeah. 2. 1. But then he busts open. Alright, so I'll just pop those there first. Let's see about this other egg popping. This other guy shoots it. 2. Nothing. So he definitely busts that open. Yeah, but then it says yeah, it gains haste. When you summon this creature, you may figure you may immediately attack with it. I can't move and attack with it. So they just appeared out of the eggs. Ah, that's creepy. That's thematic. This is doing what I wanted to do. Alright, so that was the strike team. So now it's over to the NPC round. And yeah, it's gonna be these face huggers, dude. There's enough for everybody. This one surrounds this guy, and then this one surrounds this guy. So yeah, he's definitely gonna he's definitely gonna get messed up. So 2 and 2. So 2 from the first one, 1. And then so with the Project Helix protocol at the start of the turn. Yeah, -1 defense. So, 1. Alright, so that got blocked. And then the other one. 1. And the other one. None. Oh no! That's all it takes. Oh. Yeah, because you can't use as much as you want, like would like to use these guys. Yeah, and then just use this. Back on the army card. Oh no. And now it's the end of that turn. And I'll put it over to the player characters. Oh, dude. I'm gonna be that Widow Strike team so I can try to use them. This guy's gonna move around. This guy's gonna move up. And here. Yeah, there's no more egg satchels or whatever. I'll have this guy attack. Yeah, they're gonna both attack that facehugger then. One. With the implanted one. Attack it for one. One. So he blocked it. And then 2. Nothing. So he gets killed. Alright. Now it's the NPC turn. At the start of your turn, destroy all implanted figures. Oh my gosh, dude. And these facehuggers come off the army card. Yeah, and all gets recycled. I do like that. It does work though. It's like, oh, this guy's got this. So then I'll do the Xenoraptors. And I'm going to have this one, I guess, yeah, bounce all over the wall. And was it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because they got to move with 7. Yeah. Yeah, they only got a range of 1. That's it. That was my move. Now it's back to the player characters. Let me stop here for a second. I'm just going to go take a break. I got to take a leak. And I'll be right back. Alright, we're back with the player character's turn. Now that I'm thinking about it some more. Look at little lab coat in the background, right? Lab coat has... We've kind of gotten in this kind of weird predicament here. So, we killed off 2 of the Xenoraptors. I think I spawned an extra one by accident. We went down alien egg alleyway. Our guys are dying. They're turning into chest bursters. I think about lab coat here in the background. Hi, I'm like the other main character. So do as such. So as Scarlet and her team are cruising through the thick ass jungle, so thick you guys can't even see it. Lab coat's standing there in the background. He has an ability called lab equipment. Whenever lab coat carries or uses a glyph, you may treat him as if he had the flying ability. If lab coat is destroyed, place the glyph on the space he occupied. Remember the thing I said, I feel like I need to say this. So if he can fly, and our mission isn't to just die here with all the egg hatchels and turn them into xenomorphs, we need to triangulate and collect the last sample. So that's that beeline shot through the jungle. So he's going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you guys even see him? I'll put him there. 5. Whoa! So he just flew over the car. Maybe he's holding on to the handle of his bioscanner. Whoa! Flies up in the air. 2 of the Widow Strike team are dead, and Scarlet has no wounds, and Lab Coat has 2. Alright, back to the Xenomorphs. Chest Burster turns and tries to take a bite out of her, right? Let's do that. 2. Blanks. Oh, it doesn't have any teeth yet. I'll go back to the NPC, the player characters. Yeah, see, it's like, the chest burster and the Xenomorph Raptor. Like, what's the Xenomorph Raptor waiting for? I'll go back to, because there was the chest burster. He went to attack, but he didn't die. But then he gets another pink marker. And at the end of his turn, or at the beginning of his turn? At the end of a turn, Pink can place a molting marker. When there are 3 or more pink molting markers on this army card, replace it with a Xenomorph Warrior. Oh. So at the end of the next turn. Oh, so that's interesting. He does have the rapid. I wonder if that doesn't really work. Like, the beginning of the turn, the end of the turn. I'll figure it out. But right now, this is actually pretty exciting. So I got the chest burster with the 2 pink molting markers on it. After a 3rd one, he turns into a Xenomorph, a warrior. So look out, squad creature. Alright, I'm back to the player character's turn. So remember how I said, he's going to be like a idiot NPC or whatever? So here he is, flying by the Xenomorph den, right? We see that there, the Xenomorph. Right outside of the Forgotten Facility. There it is, the cave entrance. Right where the Xenomorph Raptors came out of. Alright, so he's like, I'm here. He's gonna fly one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I gotta zoom out so you guys can see that. I probably am zoomed out enough. Position 6. Yeah, so if I can, instead of getting enthralled with all these Xenomorph Raptors and chest bursters and everything else I got going on in here, the game is still going, cruising on, so I'm going to do the move of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's just inside the facility. Oh yeah, geez. Alright, so then I go back to the NPC round. Oh, that chest burster. I'm gonna attack with that chest burster again. Single chest burster. Oh, 2 shields. But now, bam. He get at the end of his turn. And attack. 2 shields for his attack. Nothing. At the end of your turn, place that third marker. Now. Nope. He becomes a xenomorph. Yeah, it's like you guys can see that, right? A xenomorph warrior, dude. Oh, dude. Right before his eyes it happened. Oh, I think before it said that he had to like become in some kind of hive state, not be around anybody or something. I'll have to remember. No. You may replace this figure with a xenomorph warrior in the same space. There it is, dude. He becomes a xenomorph warrior. What is it? Yeah. Alright. There you go, you guys. That's the xenomorph life cycle. And then, yeah, another hero creature. Xenomorph warrior. 4 life, 6 move, 1 at range, 4 attack, 4 defense. Acid blood. Then hive mind coordination. After taking a turn with a xenomorph warrior, you may take a turn with another xenomorph creature you control. You may not take a turn with the same figure more than once per turn. Oh, so there it is. Once you get the warriors, you'll like hive minding it up. Put the life cycle in order. Alright, so that was what I was going to do, is the chest burster into the xenomorph alien. So that was long enough for Lab Coat. He jumps up and activates the final glyph marker. Let's see. I know I got it somewhere. Alright, you gather around the final crate. Its interior empty, wires stripped. Whoever sent the signal was never here, or they didn't stay. Then you find it. A seal on the side of a crate. Not HYDRA, not SHIELD. A double helix coiled around a black star. Deep black ops. Deep enough even Scarlet doesn't recognize it. You hear a rumble. Not thunder below your feet. The ground vibrates. Something beneath this place is still alive. Alright, and then I click this button. There we go. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm going to go back to Jurassic Park music because as the glyph dies down, oh yeah, the chopper, get to the chopper. So yeah, here comes the chopper. So he activates the glyph, and in comes another chopper, and out jumps Dum Dum Dugan and Nick Fury. Oh my god, those Xenomorph like right there. He's also equipped with the Human Defense Corps troopers. HDC troopers. So let's go over this. I'm just gonna alt tab real fast. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? Zoom in or something. Let's see. I should just have the chopper land here. Alright, so the chopper comes in. And Dum Dum, well, I'll be Widow. There you are, stirring up some ghosts. Yeah. Maybe they're doing this over the comms. Scarlet, Dugan, you're supposed to be halfway across the Atlantic. Nick Fury, I diverted him, and I rerouted the comms. The moment that glyph lit up, It pinged one of our old relay nets. We've been watching this jungle since before it had a name. Lab coat, blinking at his scanner. You hacked a dead system buried in a black site in the middle of the uncharted jungle? Nick Fury. Don't sound so impressed, Doctor. You're standing on a lab that doesn't officially exist. Welcome to Helix. A shimmer appears through the bush. Fury and Dugan emerge, armed and cautious. Scarlet, what are you doing here, Fury? Same as you. Yeah, it's like the xenomorph raptors and everything are still in the way. Maybe they're like just backed up. These guys. Oh, the xenomorph warrior. No, the thing is still like we're still in the middle of combat. We still need some help. This isn't wrapped up yet. This isn't on to the next thing. All right. Chasing a signal that shouldn't exist. All right, let's finish the rest of this battle then. This stuff is crazy. It's getting nuts in here. All right, is Scarlet even in the picture? No, probably because I physically moved the camera and so upset about that. But he's like, stop touching me! So lab coat, he's over here. And right when he activates that last beacon, this whole piece lifts up. And right where he was standing, there are stairs that go down. So that's where he is. It's over by the stairs. He activates the last beacon. Yeah. That's where the stairs are. Stairs that go down. Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah. Sick. Let's go over Nick Fury. Whoosh. Nick Fury, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Planeswalker Nick. Life 6, move 5. 6 range, 4 attack, 4 defense. The Avengers Initiative. At the start of the game, put a white Avenger marker on the card of a friendly unique hero. Anytime you would place an Avenger marker on another card, or another friendly figure with an Avenger marker on its armory card would be destroyed, you may place that marker on this card. Alright? Desperate measures. Once per turn, at the beginning of your turn, you may remove an Avenger marker from this card. To do one of the following. Rearrange any enchantment or artifact equipment cards on army cards you control. Figures you control do not take any enemy engagement attacks this turn, and you may immediately move normally with up to 2 figures you control. Or, after choosing an army card for the turn, before taking a turn, attack without using abilities with 1 figure you control. Narrow escape. Once per game, at the end of any turn, after Nick Fury has been destroyed, you may place him on an empty space within 2 clear sight spaces of a friendly figure. And place or remove damage markers until he has 2 life remaining. Nick Fury does not die. Dum Dugan. 5 life, 5 move, 5 range. He's a 3/4 shield support fire. Now I didn't know he was in the Captain America Avenger. No, I was playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance, and he popped up, and I was like, "Oh, I'll get a friggin' miniature of him. He only costs like pennies on the dollar." Shield support fire. After a friendly creature within 4 clear sight spaces of Dum Dugan attacks an enemy creature, if that creature is not destroyed, Dum may immediately attack it, a fable. This can only be used once per player. Grizzled Veteran. If Dum is adjacent to a friendly soldier or agent creature, that creature gets +1 defense. Oh no, these are assassins. Nobody's even an agent. Not even Nick. If you Nick Fury's right hand man. If you control Nick Fury and he's within 6 clear sight spaces, Dum gets +1. +1 attack, +1 defense. Additionally, if Nick would receive damage from attack, put that damage on Dum Dum instead. And then the HDC troopers, the Human Defense Corps, Human Soldiers, 3 life, 5 move, 6 range, 3 attack, 3 defense. They're actually pretty sick. They kind of remind me of like little guys from like Halo. I don't know. They definitely slide around. He's pretty cool looking, so I don't know. I think it did the trick. Advanced Alien Engagement Protocol. When attacking a non-human figure, they get +1 attack. If the target is also large or huge, they get an additional +1. Coordinated fire tactics. If 2 or more HDC troopers attack the same target, the second and third attack each get +1 attack. Field tech adaptability. At the start of a turn with HDC troopers, choose one. Recon boost. Add +2 move. Or kinetic armor mold. They get +1 defense until end of turn. Pulse rounds. +1 range. And if you roll at least 2 cross weapon symbols this attack, it gets +1 hit. Yeah. Dude, let's do it, man. HDC troopers, Human Defense Corps. I'll attack with I'll attack the Xenoraptor with these guys. Oh, it's all gonna come down to that shield, huh? Oh my god. 3 non-Xeno, non-human, so they get +1. Plus it's large, +1. Plus a kinetic browns, +1. +1, so it'll be 4. 4 hits. And then nothing. Yahtzee. Whoosh. Xenoraptor destroyed. Now, what's the problem here? Oh, acid blood. No, roll 1 unblockable attack against each adjacent non-xenomorph figure. Alright. This guy is going to shoot through here to attack this one. One, 2, 3, 4 again. Average of 4. Let's see. +1 defense through the hole. He got 3 shields. Nothing. And then maybe this guy's going to do the same. The second and third attacks get +1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4 again. 1 shield blocks everything. That's it, dude. Back to the NPC round. This Xenomorph warrior is gonna mess this guy up, dude. 4 attacks. Nothing. He rolled a shield and blanks when he was rolling for attacks. So no, this Xenomorph didn't mess him up. Not like I thought he was gonna. Alright. So now it's back to the player character's turn. I'll be Scarlet. 2 damage. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Xenoraptor. Acrobatic. Instead of moving normally, she may move up to 3 spaces, ignoring elevations. Yeah. Let's have her jump over the Xenomorph egg. So she's gonna freaking whoosh, jump over the Xenomorph egg. She's gonna smack the Xenomorph. Whoosh. Oh, too far. Perfect. That's perfect. Just, this is exactly what I was worried about when I first sat down today. Alright, so she was over here. You can't move through your own guy, but she's got that acrobatic ability, so she jumps and flips around, lands, and smacks the Xenomorph. So let's do that. 2. One. So he takes 2. And then I'll use this ability, Chandra's Outrage. 1 damage to target creature an opponent controls that's adjacent to a figure you control. Yeah. 3. Well, that takes care of him. And that destroys all the Xenomorph Raptors. Now it's just this alien Xenomorph. Ah! Back to the NPC round, so that Xenomorph is going to attack the last one in the squad. All 4 hits. And then... yeah, he kills her. That whole squad is dead. The Widow Strike team is gone. Alright. Yeah. That's a Xenomorph attacking. After the Xenomorph took a turn, you may take a turn with another Xenomorph creature you control. But then I look around the board and I don't see any. So now it's back to the player character's turn. And yeah, I'll be Widow. What does it say when Widow? I'm going to give her this one. Oh, this is awesome. Scarlet, I'm going to give her Groundswell. Brave a Titan. Target white planeswalker gets +3 attack when attacking a hero creature this turn. And the Xenomorph Warrior is a hero creature. So that'll be 3 +3. So it's 4. One. He takes 3. And then here she goes. Lightning Helix. 2 damage to any creature up to 5 clear sight spaces. And then remove 2 damage from her. So she Lightning Helix his for the rest. That's it. Dude. Alright, now she moves down here. And she's talking to Dum Dum and the team. Let's see, move all these guys over here. She's really tall for Hollywood. If you ask me. Alright, let's see. I'll get that bass in the background. There you go. So now we have more dialogue. Let's see here. Do. Okay. So Dum Dum spits to the side. Step in knee deep in a place that smells like biology textbook mated with a war crime. Lab coat, accurate. Nick Fury, scanning the jungle. The beacon wasn't for help. It's bait. Someone wanted us to wake up past it and see who's come knocking. Scarlet. Any idea who? Nick Fury glances forward to the trees. Let's say someone worse than HYDRA wanted a second look at the Helix experiments. Dum Dum levels his rifle, and something worse than raptors has already been looking back. So that is the end of Act 1. Welcome to the jungle. So we traversed through the dense, steaming jungle. We found the remnants of the failed research facility. We looked through all the scattered debris, the HYDRA crates. Yeah, all these little boxes and things like that I put here. So that was the ancient HYDRA facility. We located the source of the signal, and it was interesting because the signal was, it's kind of like blank as a decoy. The signal is from decoy tracker placed by HYDRA agents to lure in intruders. We survived the Xenoraptors. I guess it was supposed to be about 4 Xenoraptors. Yeah. And yeah, we went through it. So hang out. That was Welcome to the Jungle. Next time it'll be Act 2, Beast Below, and we'll see what is maybe more of what was in that trailer. We'll learn more about Project Helix, and we'll see more about any recovery of viable data cores, gene maps, or escape vectors. So thanks for hanging out watching, you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.